Well, I got the starter story done. I got my approval and it is ready to ship out. But I'll give everyone a one last look at it. In the dark with the lights on. I do like when I put lights in, I prefer them, I don't like them all the way to the edge. I like them recessed in because it gives it depth. And some are brighter than others. And the bottom of the bay, which is kind of hard to see. The lights are in there. But that's turned out great. Get some lights in here. Alright, I did very little shading and just to give it definition and everything. And if you can see it, if I can find it, because I did them very faint, there's some little Aztec patterns. And all I did was take a piece of cardboard, cut out some squares, and I just laid it on and airbrushed in it, and I kind of held it up, and I just did a random pattern throughout. Some you can see, some you can't, which just gives it a little more definition. And I noticed on a lot of comments and PMs, everyone's asking me on lighting. All I used was light strips, and they're glued in about like that on the inside, which gives it this much light, and it's recessed and it's not just flush. For the superstructure, I took light strips and did that, and just wrapped it around, give it a light. And then for the engines, I just used LEDs and one LED for the bridge, and that's all. Now clearance, the wires are just taped on for the cord. If you don't like that, you can just take the tape off and you're good to go. I just did that so I wouldn't get caught on anything. If I was smart enough to put it in a star field, I'd have that going on. That's a very fun model, and I have built several, so I can testify to the fun factor. Alright, and we're back at it on the B25. What did I do? I got all the canopies masked and painted, which I probably need to go one more little coat, just to make sure everything's covered. Got the turret gun built. I'm painting the propellers as we speak. On the cockpit interior, I don't know if you can see it, I got the interior green in, and all I used was Tamiya cockpit green interior color. I just put the airbrush on low setting and just shot it in there. Did that on the tail section too, and it's in there on the waist guns, but once you put the window door on, you won't really see it. It's just basically shadows, which I'll testify here. There's like a lot of stuff to put on the inside of the fuselage, like seats and stuff, all right through here, and you can't see it. So I never put stuff like that in. I mean, basically you only got like that much to look through it, which it's cool if you want to put it in, but I don't. I prefer the exterior of the plane. What else did I do? And since I got the interior on, the interior green in, see, once you put the canopy on it, I don't even have to put any washes or anything, because the shadows will make the shading on the inside. And all I got really left to do is paint the seats and the interior, I mean the console panel and the sticks, and I'll be ready to button it all up, basically shoot it with one more final coat, because I got a couple spots, and then start airbrushing the gray underneath and do some weathering. And Rod, this door right there, it's going to be crooked. I ain't fighting it no more. It fell off 5 times when I got it in. Finally, it's in. I'll just say the plane needed maintenance during the war. Alright, in the kit factory over here, the newest creation, the Turret Tumbler from The Dark Knight Rises. This will come in 3 pieces. You get a side piece to mount on the side. It's got a little bit of an interior, which you really can't really see it, but I added it in there. Took a little creative license on that. You get a front piece, and then the turret. And basically, and I'm probably going to do another video on it just solely on this, the top part here just got to cut about from right there all the way down to there. Just lop that off. That should make it square with it, and you basically have to leave all this off, and you'll see it in the instructions if you ever put a tumbler together. So you glue my part on, that's where the front plate goes, and you'll have to cut the front of the windshield basically in half. And a little putty and a little styrene maybe just to shim it up. Of course, I just half-assed glued it on just to show everyone. Then the turret, which you can either go closed or you can build you that way. And on the prop, it's actually got like a mounting circle riser, and you can have it raised up because it actually in the movie it pops up. But that should get everyone started on their variants on their tumblers. So I'm tinkering with that. That's going to be bubble wrapped and shipped, and we're going to B25. And the next project, once I get that out the door, and I already started on it, is the old MPC Falcon kit. And I will put lights in this, and I'll show everybody my game plan on this. I started sub-assembling it, which is just very straightforward. It's actually a very simple kit, and I like it. I haven't really built one since whenever Return of the Jedi came out. And I won't review this kit because I assume there's a bunch of reviews of this one. But it's about 18 inches long. It's actually a pretty nice model for its age. But I'll show everybody how I like that one. And that will be in the next video, hopefully.